The Queen of Storms. Chapter 3, Part 1. The Guardian Seal. The stars were dying. Across the galaxy, entire worlds vanished into darkness. The Void King had awakened. From the highest tower of the Crystal Palace, Queen Aira watched the distant stars flicker and disappear one by one. Fear spread throughout Elaria. The fleets prepared for war. The cities strengthened their defenses. Yet deep inside, Aira felt something worse than fear. Helplessness. Even with the power of the Crown of Tempests, she did not know how to stop the ancient enemy. Days passed. The Royal Council searched every archive and every forgotten record. Commander Rylan refused to give up. "There must be something we've missed," he said. "There always is." One evening, Aira and the Council gathered once again inside the Crystal Archives. Ancient books floated through the air. Holographic records glowed between towering crystal shelves. The search had become desperate. Then suddenly, a bright silver light filled the chamber. Everyone turned. At the center of the room, a small object resting inside a crystal case had begun to glow. Aira stared. Her heart skipped a beat. The pendant. The same pendant she had worn as a child before being sent to Earth. Its silver light grew brighter and brighter. The entire archive trembled. Commander Rylan stepped forward slowly. His face had gone pale. "No." The council members exchanged confused looks. Aira frowned. "What is it?" Rylan looked at the glowing pendant. "The Guardian Seal." Silence filled the room. Aira had never heard those words before. "The Guardian Seal?" she asked. Rylan nodded. "A relic believed lost for thousands of years." The council members stared at the pendant in shock. "Your Majesty, when your parents sent you to Earth, they did not send only the future queen." The room became completely silent. Aira stared at him. "What are you talking about?" Rylan took a slow breath. "They chose a guardian." The pendant pulsed. Silver energy spread across the chamber. A child sworn to protect the royal heir. Aira's mind raced. "A guardian?" "Yes." "Who?" Before Rylan could answer, the pendant suddenly released a beam of brilliant light. The beam shot upward and formed a holographic star map above the archives. Gasps echoed around the room. The map crossed galaxies, past countless worlds, and finally stopped at a tiny blue planet. Earth. Everyone stared. Then another image appeared within the light. A young man standing beneath the evening sky of Valora. Aira froze. "Kieran." The image became clearer. There was no mistake. It was him. The pendant glowed even brighter. Commander Rylan lowered his head. "The seal has chosen its owner." Aira could hardly breathe. "No." Memories rushed through her mind. Kieran always being there. Kieran protecting her. Kieran believing her when nobody else did. Kieran understanding things no one else noticed. It suddenly made sense. All of it. Aira's chest tightened. All this time, while she searched for answers among the stars, the one person she needed had been beside her from the very beginning. Kieran. The pendant pulsed again. A voice echoed through the archives. "Ancient. Powerful. The Guardian must awaken." The room fell silent. Even the council members looked frightened. Commander Rylan turned toward Aira. "The ancient records speak of two powers. The Storm Queen." He pointed toward the glowing pendant. "And the Guardian." Aira stared at Kieran's image. "Without both, the final seal cannot be restored." The realization hit her immediately. The Void King could not be defeated by her alone. They needed Kieran. The archives suddenly shook. Alarms echoed throughout the palace. An officer rushed into the chamber. "Emergency report." Commander Rylan turned. What happened? The Void King's forces have crossed the outer sectors. The room froze. The war was getting closer. There was no time left. Aira looked at the glowing image of Earth. Then at the pendant. Then back at Commander Rylan. Prepare a ship. The commander nodded immediately. Within hours, the fastest royal spacecraft in Elaria stood ready for departure. The glowing pendant was carefully placed inside a crystal containment chamber. Its destination was Earth. Its purpose was clear. Find Kieran. Awaken the Guardian. And bring him home. Far away, beneath the evening skies of Valora, Kieran stood outside his house looking up at the stars. He didn't know why. But for the past few days, he had felt strange. As though someone was calling his name across impossible distances. As though something had been waiting for him. As though a forgotten part of himself was trying to wake up. And somewhere beyond the stars, a spacecraft carrying his destiny was already on its way. To be continued. If you enjoyed this story and want to discover what happens next, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Story Galaxy, and turn on notifications so you never miss the next chapter of The Queen of Storms.